Good morning. Cheers, everybody. Starting a few minutes late. It was almost a disaster, but got my camera working again. The logo camera decided to spaz out. Can't do a stream about logo hacking if the logo camera spazzes out. Anyway, coffee. Cheers. Just brewed, nice and hot. How is everyone today? Everyone had a good week? I hope so. I saw the emojis, lots of emojis. Hello, Zubir. Lots of, can't even tell what half those emojis are. Oh, it's a flag. Okay, cool. There you go. My eyesight's getting terrible. 5 degrees when I got up this morning. No, 4 degrees when I got up this morning. 5 degrees when I left home to come into work. And yes, I'm in t-shirt here. So I finally got my little QB things that I bought ages ago, which I showed on the stream. So that's a QB MX, and this is the I can't remember what the name of this is. That's a little remote control for it. I bought 2 of these QB MXs, and they are for controlling my air conditioning units. So I got one upstairs here and one downstairs, and what's cool about them is they are all online Wi-Fi controllable. And so this morning when I got up, I got on my phone and I turned my heater on here in the office. So when I got in this morning, it was 6 degrees instead of 5 degrees up here. So that's very cool. I had to get my particular remotes for the aircon programmed in, and they did that for me, which was fantastic. So anyway, that's exciting. I finally got those working, up and running. Is chat working okay? My chat, I'm on live. I wasn't on live chat. Okay, that's a bit weird. My chat wasn't going anywhere. Or maybe it just hung, I'm not sure. I am indentisted, but otherwise doing okay. What does indentisted mean? Is that a real word? Indentisted. You went to the dentist? Sorry. But anyway, but I'm not in a t-shirt because it's warm up here. I'm in a t-shirt because I left my freaking thing at home, my jumper. So I've got a really heavy hoodie which I can't work in, and left my jumper at home. That is still feeling work from over a month ago. Wow, that's so slow. It's a word now, right? You're right. If it wasn't a word, it is now. Christian, you got to do logo, then GIF Pac-Man. If it's a GIF, you got to tell it it's a GIF, and then Pac-Man, and that should change it. Okay, what else can I tell you? What? Okay, I'm gonna go say hi to folks in the chat. Let's get that done. Joel42 putting on the logo mojo. Yes, I am. Maybe, or I'm just gonna break it. I don't know. Christian, good morning. Good morning, Jerry. Dave Paul Jones, good morning. Antonio, hi. Alan. Michael, wow. Coffee, yes. Go back to bed, Michael. Go to sleep. Henrik, hello. Graham, also go back to sleep. Good morning. Jeremy Wilkerson, hello. Imla, good morning. AJ, hello. Unexpected delay. Yeah, only a few minutes though. Beata, howdy. You said howdy, hi. I can't talk this morning. Rota, hello. Sabir, hi. Andrew Fraser, hello from Scotland. Hello from Melbourne. Sunny Melbourne. Jijipu, shalom. Hababua. Again, maybe. Hi. David Essa, hello. X Micron, hi. Dutch Taurus, hello. And I think I've got everyone. Cool. Okay. Some quick updates. So, the watch project is actually progressing really well. I caved, and I am actually using an ESP32 S3 for now, because the C6 is still a little bit too far away. I might make a C6 version, and it's not a drop-in replacement chip. Hey Dave, late arrival. That's okay. I was a late arrival as well. It's not a drop-in replacement at all, unfortunately, and I won't be able to anyway because I don't have enough I/O. But I decided to. I still think it's a bad chip for a watch, personally, just because of how power hungry it is, especially with the radios. But I did it. I've redesigned the board. It's almost finished, and I got everything else in it. Will the watch come with a backup with a battery? Well, the watch will have a battery, and the time will have a backup, yes, because there's an RTC on there. So RTC on there. Hate that. There's an RTC chip on there, and real time. Yeah, okay. I was gonna RTCC chip. Anyway, what's up, Mitchell? Oh, the backpackers and that goes in your pocket. Sure, if you want. But I put everything on it. So I got the MEMS microphone on there. I've got the I got a buzzer. I got the fuel gauge. I've got everything on there. Updated IMU, the works. There's a couple more things I need to finish routing, and then and I put the connector for the touchscreen that we were playing with last week. And so I don't know how thick it's going to be. It's going to be a much bulkier watch than my Apple Watch for sure, but I decided that I wanted to put everything in it, and so I did. Can I make a pizza? Probably not. So I haven't sent that off yet. I still have a few more things to route, but that's very, very close. But I caved, and I did go ESP32 S3 for the time being. But on some more exciting news, my Nano S3 is actually it's ready. So I had some issues. Wasn't issues. I had to retune the RF, and retuning the RF on the Nano is actually quite difficult because I can't just play with it, and then plug it in and test it. Right? I mean, there's a Nano S3. Very hard to. There's no USB on it. It's very difficult to test the board. And even like with the carrier, so that's my test carrier board that I made that I showed the other week. So I can obviously rework the board on here, but I'm testing it on the carrier, which is a different result than testing it without. So it's been a time-consuming process, but I finally I got the match right. And do you want to hear something funny? Looks like a small problem. Yeah, it is a small problem, very small. I mean, I got little hands, right? And there's my thumb. It's a tiny board. So I'm an idiot. I'll always be the first person to put my hand up and say I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. So remember we had I think I told you guys, was it last week? Guys and girls, apologize. Last week, I think it was, maybe the week before, that I ordered some routers, so some APs like the ones I've got, so I can test across the spectrum, across the bandwidth. Well, guess what? It occurred to me the other day that I actually have thousands of routers here. Like, here's a tub of 100 routers. Like, up on the shelf there's a tub of 100 routers. Like, what do I do for a living? Well, I make ESP32 boards. And all of them can be an AP. And I'm an idiot. So, I have set up a little testing environment downstairs with 3 tiny picos with external antennas, because I'm not testing those, I'm testing boards here. And yeah, no one else commented that. No one else suggested, you know, you were all talking about other brand or other models of TP-Link APs, but no one, like, and you shouldn't have had to, like, ugh. So anyway, I've got 3 boards downstairs. Actually, I can't. Can I show you a picture? I can show you a picture. Let me show you a picture. Maybe. Open in browser. Okay, so here's a picture of my downstairs, just against the wall, near where the other OP is. I've got 3 tiny picos hanging there with 3 external antennas and different color LED. That's for each channel. So I've got the bottom one is running on channel 1, the middle one, green one, is running channel 6, and the top one is running on channel 10. For some reason, I can't get channel 11 or 12 going in MicroPython. I don't know. Anyway, they're running MicroPython. They're running an AP, each one. And now, as part of my test jig process for all my boards, what it used to do was go and look for all of the local APs, find the test one and connect to it, and time how long it takes to connect. And if the TX, like if everything was good on the RF, then it should connect in definitely in under 4 seconds, but it should be close to 3 seconds for a connection. If there's any issues with the RF, whether it's a soldering issue or whether it was just whatever, it wouldn't connect, or it would take, you know, more than 4 seconds, you know, 6, 8 seconds, or not connect at all. So what it does now is it goes through and it looks for them all, and then it captures the RSSI of each, just to make sure that there's nothing funky going on with the RX side, and then it connects to each one and tracks the time. And if any of the connections fail, it then fails the Wi-Fi test. And so it's connecting to channel 1, channel 6, and channel 10 in this case, which is the spectrum of Wi-Fi 2.4 gigahertz. So where before I was always testing the center channel, or I had to manually shift it to test a different channel, now every board tests all 3 channels. And I can make a test more. I can just add more boards. They're all plugged into a hub that can take 12. It's a powered hub that can take 12 USB ports. Or actually, it says 12, but it's rated for 3 point something amps. I could be, you know, I could test 1, 3, 6, 9, and 11 if I wanted to. Hey Ian, how you doing? Hey Steve. Maybe add another for channel 13 soon. Well, I can't, like, for some reason, well, the expressive boards don't work very well on channel 13. Just letting you know. And I can't even get channel 11 or 12 to work in the current MicroPython build. And I found a bug in MicroPython, or I tripped over a bug. Someone else had already found it. Anyway, but it was a really weird one. Lost many hours over it. But anyway, it's pretty cool. So now it'll, I can get it to, the downside is it takes longer to run every test on every board. You know, it's like an extra 15, 20 seconds per board. But not really, because I'm not transferring data. Like, I'm connecting and disconnecting. The issue is, can I connect? And the noisier they are, theoretically, the more challenging it'll be to connect. But they're just temporary the way they're hanging there. I want to set up a proper thing. I need to decide how many I'm going to do. What? 15 to 20 seconds for better sleep and no... Oh, right. Sure. Well, I don't generally get returns for radio. Well, I do get some weirdness with some customers with radio stuff, but generally they're doing, like, it's sitting in the middle of a breadboard with wires hanging all over it and whatever. But anyway, the Nano. So the Nano S3 is done. I've started setting up the product page for it. I've got all the packaging done. I've got some ready to go in bags, and proof on the wrong thing. Proof Nano S3. I've got some going out to Amazon today or tomorrow, to one of my Amazon resellers, and today after the stream, or sometime today, I'm going to do a proper production run now that I've got all the components I need for the RF change. I had to get 2 new components and then switch components around for one that I already had. I've already done all those changes on the pick and place machine. It's ready to go. So yeah, today I'm going to start mass producing. I'll probably build a few hundred Nano S3s and see how they go. So that's taken a really long time, but I'm much more comfortable now with the board and with the RF on it. And the problem with the RF on it is you got to put it on another board, right? So assuming that people don't do silly things on the other board, like have, not include the clearance around the antenna area, it'll be fine. But if they do, or I can't ever guarantee what's going to happen with it once they stick it on another board, right? And that's the whole trepidation of it all. With a, like a room module or a, mini module, I mean, they're very clear, they're designed, although I broke the rule here, but they're designed to hang off the edge of the PCB or to have a cutout, right, where the antenna is. But you can't really do that with the Nano. It's too small. Like you could have it hanging over the edge. Like I've got the antenna hanging over the edge there. You can see on the back, but I can't. That limits its use for people. I can't really say to people, hey, use a Nano S3, but you have to stick it on the edge of your board. It'd be nice if they could stick it anywhere. And so, I've just been a bit worried about what's going to happen to the antenna. Get, completely detuned and then doesn't work. And anyway, it's all good. It's all good. So, that's that. One more thing before I get onto the real thing today, because there is a real thing today. And that is, why is my thing gone so big? I don't know. Anyway, and that is, some of you might have seen, I posted on Discord and on Twitter. I spent 5 hours over the weekend, because Australia Post a shit. Spent 5 hours over the weekend building a Python system to recalculate all of the postage pricing for all of the different regions that I sell to. And I went and updated all of my shipping pricing. It took me 5 hours on my shop, on Squarespace, on Tindy, and on Electrons, for all my products for all the regions. And I've dropped my prices. And some countries I'm subsidizing, some because they're just horrific. But everyone's got a price drop. It might be a little bit. It might be a $1 or $2, or it might be as much as $5 or $7 for a price drop. I have to now kind of keep this updated every couple of weeks now. I have to rerun my script and do a comparison, but I had to actually manually update them all. Anyway, the point was, it was way overdue, and what prompted this is Australia Post actually upped their prices on July the 3rd. So the whole, COVID pricing that everyone is still charging, it's still going up. Like, it's ridiculous. So I felt really bad. I have quite a few people that email me to go, hey, I want to buy your products, but your shipping's just too expensive. Blah, 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 where can I get them? And they don't have an option. Like, anywhere they're going to ship from is going to be expensive. And it's just frustrating for me, like really frustrating. And I know it's not my fault, but it hurts me when I see someone who, orders a Pro S3 from me, just a single board, and pays for shipping, and their shipping is almost 1.5 times the price of the Pro S3. And I just, a bit of me dies inside every time I see that. And I know it's their choice and it's not my fault, but I hate it. So I've gone through and I've adjusted all my pricing, and I've subsidized almost all of the rates for everywhere. Component costs are still horrendous for you. My components are they're not back to pre-silicon shortage, but some of them are close. A few of them are, and then some of them are still a bit high. Lead times on some parts are still a bit silly, but I think you're using much more specialized components, maybe, Ian, on your products than I am. But for me, it's shipping. It's like DHL their rates are still going up. I ordered headers, a whole bunch of headers the other day, and all my different sizes and stuff, configurations for my boards, and the headers came to like $330 and the shipping is $980. like that's insane. It's just anyway, let's stop talking about shipping. Yeah, the shipping's the same. If someone, hey, Wagon Loads, if someone buys 3, or pretty much if they buy so one of the things that Squarespace can't do well. So my website, my shop is on Squarespace. It was a decision I made ages ago, and a few times I thought about moving to Shopify, which is a much better e-commerce system, much better, but it's also triple the price. And back when I did all this stuff, I wasn't selling that much, and it was just a lot of money to commit to, and I would have been stuck in it forever. One of the things that Squarespace doesn't do very well is to be able to work out different shipping tiers based on weight or size of packages and stuff, right? Especially because, like, you know, that there is like a couple of grams. Very hard. Like, how do I, you know, how many of them do I need for someone to put in a box before the rate goes up? It becomes a size issue, not a weight issue, right? So 100 of these might weigh the lowest value, but 100 of them will be in a box that's twice the size of the minimum box size, and I can't calculate that, right? So what happens is, anytime someone orders off my website and it doesn't fit into the size or the shape the rate that I charged for it, I pay the difference myself. And it happens a lot. Probably a quarter of every shipment I send, I end up paying the difference in the shipping. And I'm okay with that, like, whatever. It is what it is. Copper will be much more expensive the next years. Yeah, a lot of like resources, raw materials are still going up. The cost of everything's gone up. Hey, Colinator, it's not just components or shipping. But yeah. So Wagalow, to answer your question, if someone orders 10 of them, the shipping's not going to cost them anymore. And if they order 50, the shipping's not going to cost them anymore, because if it goes over, I pay it. Okay, enough with shipping. So what do I want to do to the logo today? Well, I would like to add, well, I'm planning to, if it works, a MEMS microphone. Ooh. I want to add a MEMS microphone to the logo so it can be sound reactive. And no, I can't. And the problem is they don't do that. People add different things together. So like, you know, someone might order a Reflowmaster Pro and order a Whopper at the same time. Each one on its own is the single shipping cost. Two of them together takes it to the next tier. I can't do anything about that, because you can't base it on combinations of stuff. Well, I'd have to go and weigh and measure the size of everything, every single thing that I sell, and then I'd have to go and somehow put together some crazy combination of matrix of this and this and this and this, and then it's going to be dependent on per country. So for instance, shipping in Australia is a different weight and size to shipping to other countries, and then if it depends if it's standard or express, will be a different weight and different shipping size. And you know what I mean? It's way too complex. There are there are there are things that you can pay for, like ShipStation, that does all this for you, but they also charge $300 a month to use the functionality, and I can't. I mean, $300 a month is just insane to pay for that. I actually send. I don't get too many directly off my website, but I've actually got a client in South Africa that I send boards to every month or every couple of months. But they all go through DHL. They're not through post. But I've actually dropped. So South Africa is one of the ones that on my website I dropped my rates considerably. Like $9. The rates, like per package, the rate went down. Well, I've kind of got Adafruit in the US, and I've got Amazon take some of my boards. Europe, well, I can't do anything about Europe because of the whole CE garbage, so there won't be a distributor there. But like Adafruit don't take everything I make. They take my microcontroller boards. They don't do my modules, and I can't resell my Reflow Master Pros and Whoppers because I don't have enough margin in them to do them through a reseller. Anyway, okay. So MEMS microphone, logo, sound reactive. I want to see if I can get my bling LED level display that I did ages ago. I don't know what code is on here. This is probably not even the right code. No, that's a clock demo. And my other one is got something else. It's got my radio demo. Bummer. Okay. You all see my little LED level display thing. Anyway, I want to see if I can do that on it. There is Tuber, this other that I used to watch. He has not done videos in EU, so Plum Plot. Okay. Lego Disco, maybe. That'd be really cool if it does. Something. Let's get something going. So this is not. I've not used this particular MEMS microphone before. I could swap it out. I could hot air this one off and put one that I'm used to, like the ones I'm using on my other stuff. But this should be okay. Now it's a tiny S2 that I've got in my logo. So I've got. I've set up a new logo, a new layout here, so you can see my logo nice and big. Hopefully. There's a little bit of reflection on the logo you can see, but I can't do anything about that. That's not very colourful. Where's all my colour gone? Let me see if I can, I've probably wrecked my contrast a bit. It's not very yellow. Why is it not very yellow? So I'm just playing around with, oh, that doesn't look too bad. How's that? Is that a bit better? You can see a lot of reflection now though. I'm just playing around with the camera settings app. Oh, what happened there? Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it like that because I don't know what's going on with it. Silly app, silly app. Okay. So it's a tiny S2. I'm going to have to work out what pins I need to connect this to, and then I have to somehow squeeze behind the logo and plug them in backwards. I can't pull the whole logo off the wall. The cable can't be disconnected and the logo come off. It's all kind of entwined. So that's going to be an interesting challenge. And then I'm going to get some code going. So the first thing I need to do is work out what pins I'm going to put all this on. Now pin 5 is being used for the LED, and theoretically I should be able to put any pins. So this is the layout, although that's Tiny Pico pin numbering here. So USB is down, and that's it here. So I might be able to use 15, or these 4 here. So I need 4 plus ground and power. one thing that most YouTubers don't do is make their code text screen fill the left half of the screen and make text fill the width of the code. What? The left half. You mean that the screen area? Hey, Embedded Hobbyist. A lot of small product runs. The cost of CE against the EU makes. No, it's the like all my S3 boards are now certifiable. I mean, it'd be arrogant of me to say that they'll all pass cert first time. I don't know, but from an RF point of view, I've solved all the RF issues. They should all be certifiable. So I've got, the problem is I've now got 7 S3 boards, right? I've got Tiny S3, Pro S3, Feather S3, and then I've got the same again with the UFL version. So that's 6, and now I've got my Nano S3. 7 boards I would need to go through certification if I wanted all of my S3 boards available in Europe. And the cost on that is just horrific. I don't know if I'd ever make my money back on cert, let alone anything else. Might connect it to a spare board first to see if you can get it to respond. Yeah, well, yes, except I don't have... Do I have a Tiny S2 anywhere? I'd have to go and find a Tiny S2 and solder some headers on, but I could do that. Well, right now I'm going through lots of different screens. It'd also be, like, it should be readable just from the text size. Like, making it bigger, see, doesn't do anything, right? But anyway, we'll get to that. We will get to that. So this is my Bling FFT example. I mean, FFT is the next step, but just getting some data out would be good. But I might be able to put this directly. Hey, Johnny. I might be able to put this directly on it. Those LEDs go down and those ones go across. I'm just thinking, would, and they go that way. They go that way, maybe. They go across and they go down. I'd have to possibly get something going anyway. No chat, what, who? Chatrine. No Chatrine? What? Okay, so might be able to use 6, 7, 17 and 18. I think we should, I'm just gonna plug it directly in and then play with it and see what happens. You know, what's the worst that's gonna happen? C is definitely, the requirement for it being on a development board is definitely hurting innovation that way, 100%. For end consumer products, packaged products that people buy in a store, I get it. But for, you know, for boards, for electronics that are specifically designed to be mashed together with other things, it's wrong. Like it shouldn't be like that. Okay, anyway, so this is going to be, I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So hopefully I won't short it. Here we go. I'm going to try doing this. I can't even get to the logo easily. You're not even going to be able. You might be able to see my hands here as I do it. I might have to turn some more lights on. So the good news is I've got double row headers on the logo. You might notice here. This double row pin header. I did that on purpose, so I can actually put cables in, assuming that I've got enough depth. Okay, I'm going to turn another light on. It's going to mess with the color of the logo. But I might be able to see. And you'll get to see my hands. Maybe. So I'll do them last. wonder if I'm going to see if I've got because these are all just loose wires, right? I'm going to see if I've got one of these plastic housings that I can group them together. Might make it much easier to plug in. Bang. I've got a box of those little things. I know I don't have any 6s left, but I've got a 4. Okay. I've got a 4, and there's 4 data connections, and they're all going to be next to each other. Okay, let's go over to, can we go to the microscope? Will that work? Maybe. Yay. Okay, you can get to maybe watch me. Is that in focus? Is that focused enough? Maybe. Okay, I'm going to pull these out. See if I can group them together. That way, if I plug one in and then all of a sudden I go to plug the other one in and one comes out and blah blah blah, it'd be a nightmare. This way I can just one plug, at least for the data. Okay, so I need them in order. Okay, blue is first. Blue, then yellow. Am I even in view? I don't know if I'm in view. I'm sorry. This is a bit hard to do under a microscope. Yellow, orange. I feel this will save me a lot of time and heartache. Green. Okay. So I now have a connector of 4, and then I've just got, so power and ground are not next to each other, so they are separate. But yes, that should make things easier, I hope. Okay. Is there no sound?
Unexpected Maker says hello.
Okay, there is sound. Good. I do this too. What do you do too?
Alan Madsen says everything is fine.
Herbua, that's actually incorrect. That's one of the biggest misconceptions ever about CE. It's absolute rubbish, and wherever you learned that from is absolute rubbish. Okay? So self-certifying CE has nothing to do with whether your board needs to be certified or not. It's to do with who the notoriety is. Okay? If your board has an antenna on it, if it's a intentional radiator, it must be CE certified. And if you say it is certified and you haven't gone through certification, and someone says, show us your certification, and you can't provide it, you can't show the actual paperwork, right? The paperwork that was stated certified before you sold your product, then you are screwed. The self-signing, self-certifying does not mean you can decide not to certify it. So unless you're a lawyer, right, and you've got this proof in writing signed by the whoever the CE certification authorities are in the EU, please provide that to me. Otherwise, that's not true. CE, you can't not certify your board. No one is allowed to sell it. So anyway, I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to try to plug this in. I didn't change my view. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. How will this fit? Oh, that is really, I don't think that's going to fit. I think that new housing I just put on is longer. They are longer than the ones that were on before, and I don't know if it's going to fit. Damn. I might end up breaking the cable. I might have to bend these pins a bit to get it in. Oh, God. Okay, I need different glasses. I can't see. Where are my glasses? Where are my other glasses? Who stole my glasses? Anyone? Okay, I have a pair of close work glasses and I don't know where they are. I obviously put them somewhere, obviously. And yeah. One in there. There's obviously no light behind here. Oh, maybe if I... Okay, I'm going to take my phone out, turn my spotlighty thingy on. Maybe I can see. Oh, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I think that's not going to go in. I don't know how I'm going to solve this. I was designing a carrier board to break out the logo, but I never got around to it. Oh, yeah. No. Okay. These are getting bent so far out of shape. That's why they call it hacking though. Oh, get in. Are you in? Oh, they are bent 90 degrees now. Okay, they're bent 90 degrees, but I think I got them in. I'm gonna have to bend these ones now. Oh, did I just snap it off? Oh, I hope I didn't snap that. Damn it. Okay, so that's battery, and that's ground. I think, if I can get it in. Can everyone hear me? If you can't hear me, I apologise.
Alan Madsen says design error on the logo.
Yeah, well, it was never really designed to do this. That doesn't look like the right pin. Okay, that's in. Is that ground? I hope so. That's not ground, I'm screwed. And one, I think it's that one. I hope it's that one. Come on. Okay. That might. Yeah, the logo's still working. I don't think I shorted anything. Okay, the logo's working. I didn't short anything. Okay. Dutch Taurus, you need to change your voice. Do a set voice.
Rat Magnus says over 600 ordered the first week.
What? 600 what ordered the first week? Hey, Origin UK. I'm just reading backwards. What did I miss? Okay, just set it to, I haven't installed all the voices. I don't know, I can't remember what the default voice is.
Dutch Taurus says Yezi.
Okay, there you go. Daniel sounds good. Okay, so I think okay, let's turn that light off because that looks terrible all over now. And I don't even know why that sparkles isn't working properly. So, the question is, what order were they? Oh, I meant to write them down first before I plugged it in, but I got so excited about plugging it in. Okay. Oh, and I need to... I'm going to save this as... I'm not going to put the sound stuff into the main logo stuff yet. MQTT mic. Okay, so I'm going to have to transplant. There's 1063. 1063. I'm going to have to transplant all of the MQTT stuff, the over the air stuff. Oh, actually I can do this. I can go, it's 32. No, it's 64. Top, left, and then rows. It's top left, and that's got to be Coles. And it's going to be 64 by 32. I think. Okay, and okay, so I need to hack all the over the air stuff. Oh my god, I don't remember it all. What do I need? I don't have any Wi-Fi in this. Damn, okay. This is gonna be fun, just bear with me. I need to... I'm not gonna put MQTT in for now. I'm just gonna go the easiest way, which is this, just to hack it in to see if it works. Pressure of live coding. Yeah. Okay, Wi-Fi connect. Logo farts. I don't think I've got a farts. Just letting you know. Okay, I need that. And I need that. As I said, I'm just hacking right now, just to see if I can get it working. Okay, and then in loop, I need to put a handle. Okay, this should... Let's see if that compiles. Let's start with that. If this compiles, then... oh, hang on. No. Some of it won't work. Yeah, I didn't put that in, and I need to go to this client stuff. Because I'm not using MQTT, and not using that, and that. That, that, I need a ball, I need that. What? Why you set your nick to Sion? Ooh, hello, Ergfribus. Hello, Richard. Why is it very quiet in here? Why is it so quiet? Okay, and then I need to,
Dutch Taurus says I never code live on stream.
I'm just moving my SSID stuff over, so I'm taking it off the screen for the moment. Sorry.
Alan Madsen says let's make some noise then.
Okay, we're back. Oh my god, did I just do what I think I just did? Oh my god, you idiot. Okay, will that compile now? .5 minute lag. Really? Ouch. Yeah, I'm an idiot. What can I tell you? Okay. Oh, is it not Coles?
The embedded hobbyist says I've forgotten what I sound like.
Well, everyone sounds a bit different now because I don't have all the things. What? No head of... Yeah, the SSID stuff's in. What can I tell you? Come on. Compile, compile. Far out. Is that there any error? Blocking. Looks like it. Okay, so this... Now, I don't even know if... Oh, I haven't set up the pins. Bloody hell. Okay, so the... Where did I put it? The order was... Blue and blue. Okay, so good. Hey Simon. Hey Loki. Who else did I miss? If I missed anyone else, apologise. Okay, downloads. So I've got the assembly drawing of this microphone. So pins. So ground, power. So WS is going to be the blue pin, which is 6. WS is 6. LR is 7. DA, what? DA is 18. Left, right. They call this left right clock, and I've got it marked as that WS. And clock is 17. Okay, well, let's try this. How well do these handle FFT? Well, it's not the... Yeah, I know what word select is, but here it says left, right, clock. Oh, I just might have to change a few of these. Oh, is that the same thing as WS? Okay. So if I go... so tiny, okay, it sets my logo for over the air. So I don't know if this is going to do anything. We'll find out. Let's flash it. I might end up killing it. Let's go, baby. What's the worst that's going to happen? So I'm not going to get any serial output. Yes, it's ESP32 S2. It's a tiny S2. So it's flashing. It's not going to do any... Well, it's going to have garbage on the screen. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. It's supposed to be connecting, which it ain't. Question is the over the air working? Okay, it still seems to be there. Just to make sure it's still there, I'm going to put that back and see if it reflashes. And so long as over the air is working, that's okay, because then we can hack some more stuff into it. Okay, over the air is working because it's putting it back on again. So that was the first thing. What's the loony thing? Putting it in line. Well, it doesn't matter because I showed it to everyone anyway. Okay, good. So it could just be that it doesn't like this matrix. LED pin was 5. It could also be... Oh, actually, I wonder if it's any of this button stuff. I should get rid of that. Because there are no buttons, and that might have been using I/O that was bad. Could have been crashing it.
Alan Madsen says other pull-up on the I2C.
There is no I2C. It's I2S. Doesn't use pull-ups. Do buttons. Go get rid of do buttons. It does push-ups. Okay, I want it to display something if when it's logging in, to give us an idea of what's happening. Is it truth that Arduino for ESP32 is running based off IDF2? No. Not true at all. Who told you that garbage? The current the current ESP32 is running off IDF4, 4 point something, 4.4 at least, because you can't have S3 support without IDF4. And they're currently working on 5 for Arduino 3.
Cian, chat but has disconnected.
Okay, but now it's reconnected. Good. Where was the connecting? Okay, so we're going to fill it with here you go, 0, 0, 63, 31. We're going to fill it with red. And while it's connecting, then we're going to fill it with something else. Okay, let's see what happens now. Where did you hear that from, Simon? I mean, maybe 5 years ago it was. Oops. Oh, that's too many. Too many bracketers. Okay, let's go. Logo, let's go. The live stream is not listed. What do you mean the live stream is not listed? It's public. Is Sid not around? One second. What happened? Anything happened then? No. I wasn't watching. I was looking at live stream chat. Yes, you've did it change color? Was there any color at all? Straight to this. Okay. What's if I don't have it set up the I2S stuff? I mean, it might be that that it doesn't like this. Might be, yeah. Okay. I can strip it all back and just get, I mean, I can take out the matrix as well. Oh my God. Can I not do a double thing? Don't code live. Okay, Sid was not able to get on the stream. He says it's not visible on my website, on my channel. That's weird. Okay, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh, it's not even blanking. It was blanking before. If I do it clear, I don't have to call, hang on, do I have to, oh my God, I have to call show. I forgot about this silly library. Right, so it won't do anything without a show. Let's see if it gets past now. Did you just red pill us? Take out the matrix? No, I didn't red pill. Uh-oh. Sending invitation, but it's not. Not seeing it. Could be boot looping. Oh, maybe it doesn't do a clear. Maybe there's no clear. If I exit early there. Okay, that's not good. Now it's not seeing the device. I'm gonna have to reboot it. But if it's boot looping, it's just gonna boot and boot loop. Oh, come on. That's not good. Let's see if I can give it a kick. I just restarted it. I don't know if that's going to make any difference. Probably not. I've killed it. It's still appearing though. Yeah, I know. It's in the list. So if it's registering itself, it should be able to send and connect. Oh, it won't matter. It doesn't matter what I'm trying to upload. It's just not uploading. Well, no, I can go and push reset. It won't help. When you reset it, it's going to reboot, and whatever's causing it to hang is just going to rerun again. And I can't put it in download mode because then over the air doesn't work. So what I can do is plug the USB in somehow. Go find an old long USB cable and plug it in, and then go, and then I can get serial output. Yeah, serial connection time. I think so. Except I don't know where. I might have used my other long one for the camera. So the camera up here might be, I can't remember. So I don't know if I've got another spare long USB. I'm gonna have to hunt around for one. So just bear with me a moment. I mean, it could be anywhere in this place, assuming I've got one. I know I had two, and I might have used them both to get the camera around. Let me look at the office. Yeah, no. Although I've tidied that front office, I put a desk in there. It's not fully tidy, but it's better. On the floor here. You know what I'm talking about? You know those extender USB cables. That's what I need. An extender cable.
I says, can you connect a Pi and short USB right on the wall and VNC into the Pi from across the room?
No. No, not really. I mean, yeah, no, not really. And I need to install all the tools on the Pi to be able to code and flash it and stuff. So not ideal, no. Yeah. I thought I had another one, like a shorter one somewhere. Anyone want to volunteer to come and help me clean this place up? Find everything? Where would I put the shorter one? Oh, did I take it home? Maybe I took it home. That'd suck. Yeah, that's annoying. I had a shorter white one, but it might not have been long enough. Okay, well, this is a total pain. Trying to think where else could I be using one. Let me look at the back of my computers. Okay, that's the
Mitchell R says test.
testicles.
Mitchell R says I'd be happy to, but someone has to pay for my airfare. Grinning face.
Hey Johnny, can you pay for his airfare? Damn, okay, I'm pretty sure I don't have one. Not a spare one. That's a long cable, but that's still not gonna reach, I don't think. I've got a long USB cable, but it's just not gonna. Oh my god, it's just not gonna reach. No. I can move my whole computer over. Assuming I can.
I says can you rig up a Ethernet cable with USB adapters on each end?
Okay, wagon loads. No. Do I have any Ethernet? I mean, no. I rig up. That's not going to happen. Sorry, mate. Let's just, yeah. I'm looking for a simple solution, not something that I'm going to spend 3 hours trying to put together and debug just to build a cable. I know it looks like I'm just walking around aimlessly. I'm sure there is another cable here somewhere of some description. Oh, hang on. Remember I said I got a third one, a short one? Is this the short one? Is this the short one? Come on, come on, come on. Bingo. Bingo the clown-o. I got one, I got it. You wouldn't believe where it was. You know where it was? It was in my cable box. My USB cable box. Whoever thought about putting freaking cable away? Oh, and I found the other one. Oh my god. So I just found the short one and the next short one in the USB cable box. God help me. I'm an idiot. So which one's going to reach? Will that reach? Probably want this one. Okay. We are about to have USB.
Mitchell R
folks.
says on my lord, how dastardly hiding your cables in your cable box.
Okay, can I get the USB plugged in though? That's the question. Come on. Once again, I can't see what I'm doing. Who designed this stupid logo? Seriously. Come on. Come on, logo. Come on, cable. Get in. Is that in? Oh my god, it's in. Okay.
Alan Madsen says still no design error.
Oh, it's absolutely a design error. Okay. I might have USB connected. Might have. Wow, I just lost a whole bunch of people on chat through all that. Tools, board, port. Here we go. So, connected. Look at that. It says it actually connected. Oh, it's boot looping. See that? It's boot looping. So why is it boot looping? Maybe, okay, so now I can flash it. Now I can flash it via USB. I should have done this to start with. Oh well. I'm showing you my collection of different lengths of wire. Powered off the wrong Pi. Okay, red, green. Oh, what's all the dots? There's lots of holes. Okay, so that is active. Now, is it going to reboot now? I might have fixed the rebooting, but I just couldn't re-upload. That doesn't look like it's rebooting, so that's good. But the audio is not working. So we're making progress, although I don't know what all those empty dots are on the logo. Okay, so yeah, it looks a bit spotty. So the question is, so I commented those out, but it could have also been the buttons. So let me put this back in. So I was initializing buttons on pins that were probably bad on that board. But at least I can go via serial just for the moment. I should have done this from the start. I apologize for wasting everyone's time. Okay, red, green. And is there anything at all? Oh, no, because I'm early exiting here. But that should be filling. Okay. It's fine. It gave us some crackles. Some what? Come on. Let's go. Build. Go, go, go. Okay, we're back to displaying that, but there's obviously no data coming in. So didn't I used to have serial output somewhere here of the bands? Maybe not. Or maybe I'm wasting your time, wasting my time, wasting your time, wasting my time, Dave Jones. Yeah, you can't control the logo, Wagon Loads. It's got different code on it. Right now it's only got this FFT, non-working FFT code working. Okay, so let's go back to these pins. We're clearly not right. So DA data, which is 18. I mean, I might have them back to front. I don't think so. Wait, is that? Okay, so pretty sure they're back to front. Interesting. I wonder if I've killed it. So I might have got... How could that be back to front? Just hold on a moment. I'm just swapping some wires, if I can. Just bear with me. I really should turn some lights on so I can see what I'm doing. That'd be really useful. Oh, come on, get out. One. So I'm pulling wires out of that header, that 6-pin header thing that I did. I'm trying to anyway. Get out. Okay, so I'm going to get my DMM. I'm just going to measure, make sure I've actually got 3 volts there. Because I might not. Oh, and there's my DMM, fell on the floor. Did anyone hear that? Okay, I definitely do not have 3 volts there. Why don't I have 3 volts there? Maybe they're not in. Maybe they're in the wrong pins. Okay. I'm going to go get a little step ladder from downstairs. You know, I could have avoided all of this if I just took the logo off the wall, right? I mean, I could have it on the desk in front of me and everything would have been nice and easy. But no, Sealand's got to do everything the hard way. Oh, you idiot, Sion. I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is and you won't believe it. Can anyone guess what the problem is? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
Dutch Taurus says wrong pins. Mitchell R says loose wire.
Oh, okay, so the blue pin is broken off. So that's not good. Oh. I had it on the wrong
I
side.
says wires in wrong order.
Had them on the wrong side of the board. Would you believe it? They were just plugged into I/O. So I've now got, unfortunately, because I had to bend the pins, some of them were busted off. So that also wouldn't have helped.
Dutch Taurus says you didn't RTFM. Mitchell R says pedcack for the day.
Bebcack? What? What is Bebcack? Do I want to know what Bebcack is? Man, I can't believe it. Okay. And I've now broken that. Why won't that go in?
Mitchell R says pedcack. Problem between computer and keyboard.
Oh, okay. I've not heard that before. Okay, so I need to switch this blue one, which is oh, why is that not coming out? Okay, so blue one's got to come out. I need a new wire for that. That sucks. I broke the pin. I'm pretty sure last week I was struggling with DuPont wires. And guess what I'm doing this week? Struggling with DuPont wires.
The embedded hobbyist says I blame the apprentice.
I blame the idiot who designed the logo. Oh, I just break another pin. I just broke all the pins because I had to bend them. I'm gonna have to try something a bit different this time, I think, because these headers, the shrouds are too long, and so okay. Are we there yet? No.
I says contact logo support.
That's very funny. Okay. That's all foobarred now. Or maybe not. Okay, wires. More wires. Bring me wires. Okay. I'm going to try doing them without the shroud, because it was just 1, 2. I think it was too long, and they just got bent. You don't need to watch me pull these little plastic things off, do you? Because that's boring as. One. Actually, I don't need 4. I only need 3 pins, don't I? I don't know, I feel like I should do 4 anyway, just in case. One more. Making my tweezers while I'm at it. Okay, so anyone got a story to tell me while I'm going? Why is that not going in? I do it upside down. Why aren't you clipping in? Okay, 1. Joke was too far even for me. What? What joke? What did I miss? Why did you delete it? So I'm not looking at the chat right this second. I'm trying to get these things in. Can't believe I plugged it on the wrong side. What a jackass. Okay, so this picture says ground and then volt and then V, yeah, G and V. Yet on this pinout, it says V and G. It's the other way round on this pinout. So I don't know which one it is.
Dave Paul Jones says hi all from Dave UK.
Hey, Dave Paul Jones. So do I trust the silk screen or the diagram? I don't know which one to trust. So how am I going to plug these
Alan
in?
Madsen says find the GND on the chip. I says beep it out.
Oh. No, I can't beep it. The pins are underneath. Oh, maybe. I don't know which one ground is on the thing. On the microphone. I'm going to go with the silk screen. Ground's one that takes the most current. Okay, so how am I going to plug these in? I got to get up there, I got to get in there, and then these are going to bend again. And I don't know how I'm going to... It's going to be interesting. Okay, let's try this again. I need to move the table.
I says does the mic have a data sheet?
Sorry? Does the mic have a data pin? Okay. Start with these. I have to do them one at a time. Yeah, I can't get in there to do that. That's not going to work. I can't get in. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm not going to be able to get in there to get this in, I don't think. Am I really going to pull this off the wall? I can't contemplate pulling this off the wall, but I might have to. Pulling it off the wall. Let's see if I can get the cable out. No. Oh, did I break the board? Okay, the logo's off the wall. Logo is off the wall. I don't know if I can get it back on again. I'm going to have to actually pull the back of this logo off, I think. Bad design. Bad design. What was I even thinking? I'd make another one. Redesign it. Oh, hey Sid, if you're on. You're restricted. I've never even heard of restricted mode. That's crazy. Okay. Come on, get off. I got cold coffee, by the way. That's very annoying. Okay. No, one more. Okay, back of the logo is off. I can now see the board. Wow, this is the first time it's been like this for a very long time. So, I think these are going to be the other way around. So we can test this here now at the desk. I hope. If I can just get this untangled and plugged in. Okay, yellow. Purple. I'm not doing this under the camera. I can't get this under the camera anyway. Blue and grey.
Dutch Taurus says, do you have a camera view for that?
No, sorry. I couldn't get this under the camera even if I wanted to. I apologize. Okay, that might be plugged in, and I'm not going to have enough juice to power this thing. We'll see. I might blow the USB. Excellent. We'll try it. Okay, red, green. Oh, hey, is that changing? Hello. It was moving a second ago. It's moving. Something. Hello. Boop. Maybe not. It's flashing. It was doing something. I don't think the pins are right. Maybe I put them back to front.
Mitchell R says yeet.
Let me just check the power. Let me check the 3 volts. The 3.3 volts. Oh, I just reset it. Something just reset.
Slotchibot first says airplane goes BR.
Okay, I'm getting 3.3 volts and it's in the right way. So something did happen. It's not picking up the mic properly though. So let's have a look at these pins. So I don't even trust that they're the right pin out now. So DA, which is the end one, which is that it goes to 18. Serial data goes to 18. And then clock, which is blue, goes to 17. Hey Illuminator. It should shut down, yes. And the WS is yellow, which is on 6. That's what I was talking about before. I made a carrier board. I started making a carrier board. But I never got that done. Okay, so next we need to see what we're getting out of the where's my loop? Do FF calcs. Okay, we want to do a serial print serial. Let's output the samples so we can see if we can visualize it in the plotter. In the serial plotter. We'll see if we'll get anything on that. Oh, did not like me doing that when I had it open. Or opening it when I was flashing. Wow, streaming for 1 hour 41 minutes and have yet to get anything working. Ooh, not available. Blah. Okay, that is not. That is not reading anything, showing anything. Just check this again.
Dutch Taurus says you're outputting samples read, I believe.
What? Oh my god, you're right. Thank you. Oh my god, raw samples. I want to be showing. That's a very good point. Thank you. I want to be showing this, I think. Try that. It's establishing a connection to Wi-Fi, yes. Now that the logo's down, I should just redo it. Remake a logo. Make it bigger, more LEDs, easier to interface to. What do you reckon? It's okay, I just want to see something. I want to see something outputting and changing. That's all.
Mitchell R says, we're here. Let's start.
Okay. See, something. No, that's just garbage. Well, something happened. That's me touching it. Me touching it? I wonder if it's just this bad connection.
Alan Madsen says 3 times the logo size colon.
Hello? Hey! Okay. That's working, but there's noise. Do you see that? So that's... Ba! Ba! Okay. I don't know whether... Maybe it's the microphone. Maybe this is the one that you needed to have that... I remember that there was some example code from Chris. Pity Chris is not on the stream today. Maybe, do I have any? So, Chris Jennings, Atomic 14, there was something to do with needing a hack. Remember he had to do something. I'm going to paste this. I'm going to try 17, 6, 18. I think for one of the microphones, there was some hack that needed to go in. So that's doing, it's also noisy, but maybe it's just a microphone. I think that pin is I haven't. I wonder, it could just be a bad microphone. Okay, let me just so it's number 7.
I says how many input connections,
Pin mode.
data, power, etc. does your logo require?
Just hold on 1 second, hang on. 7, comma. Shit. What is it set to here? Left or right? Left. How many input connections? My logo doesn't need any. It's all connected onto the logo. Right now it's just picking up noise and it shouldn't be. Not like this anyway. I mean, it's...
Slotchebot Fist says, wanna hear the most annoying sound in the world?
me talking. Huh? Okay, now I'm not getting anything. Bah. What's interesting is I was getting something before on the other one. So what's if I also do that? Hey Peter, not late. What? Pins backwards, yeah, it won't do anything. So now I'm getting nothing. If I set 7 to output and low, I'm asking about the logo interface that you use to connect the removal. It's just one pin. What do you mean? I don't understand. It's just one pin going for data for the LEDs. Maybe it's the reverse. I'll try it. Yes, I've seen Dumb and Dumber. I do it with my kids all the time. I go, You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? They go, yeah. I go, hi, my name's Flynn. Anyway. Okay. Come on, come on. Okay. Okay, hello. Ba. Is there anything? Ba. 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 Boom. Something's happening. Boom. Very delayed, but that could be the serial printing. So it'll guaranteed be the serial printing. So let's get rid of the serial printing. Let's try this. Sorry about the, okay, so this might work now, might do something. Come on, come on. Obviously, it's not going to display anything in the right spot, but why is it not fast enough? It's pretty slow. Thank you. Who posted that? Why does it say P dot dot? Why are the names not showing now in Discord? From memory though, this is an old article, and those things don't. I don't know if they work now in the current ESP32 stuff. Trying to find, where's that? And it was only for one or two of the microphones that needed it. Right, this bit. Yeah, it was just for that. And I don't think... the sample rate and block size should be fine. It's what I was using on the bling. I got a funny feeling that this is not going to make any difference, if it'll even compile at all. I was using that microphone on before I switched it. I don't think that's going to make any difference. So this is for one of the microphones doesn't fully conform to the I2S standard, and so you need to shift a bit, but I don't think this is going to be the problem. Because this was doing something, it just seems to be very slow. We'll see. Ba 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 ba. Whoop whoop. Do do do. It's quite delayed. It's quite delayed. No, it's not a single core thing. I wasn't running dual core on the bling board. I am pushing a lot more LEDs than I was. It was instantaneous on my bling. It could just be like it's it's pushing 3 times as many LEDs. It's got to write out. So that probably doesn't help. I don't know how. It's not a screen. I don't know. It's like FFT is very expensive, so the calculation cost is quite high. But it's also, because it's not showing anything properly, it's hard to tell if it's actually doing anything. Bang. Whoop. So I think we need to get it to actually draw something properly. No, the animation is just building blocks and displaying blocks. So I'm gonna have to hack this a lot. Eight by 5. 40 across. It's only got 32. Okay, so that's not going to work. So I need to go. So firstly, it's too wide. So it's running over. Wait, what did I just? 04, 04, 04. Three, 3, 3. It's got to be 3, 3. Okay, so it's wrapping around. On the S3 project, I keep the LED update thread on one core and the audio analysis on the other. Hey, Freakocious. Yeah, sure. But I only got a single core in here. But it's again, on the bling, it's fine. Like, it doesn't need it. It runs way fast enough. So hopefully this will be a bit nicer. It's still got some blocks, but not quite. They're going the wrong direction. These are all going the wrong direction. So which way? Where's visual state starting? Okay, visual state is 0. So it's going down. And it's got it going across. I don't have to redo all of this. Yeah, I'm just running the one data pin for the logo. Oops. Oh, maybe bar is too high. I know, I'm gonna... Hey, Henrik, I'm gonna have to... So, this matrix layout in this I've got in here, copy and pasted from the Bling, is not the matrix layout I'm supposed to be using. I've got a custom matrix layout for this that's in the other project. I wanted to get it working in here, and then I was going to move it over to the main logo project, but I'm going to have to rethink some of this. It's also, it's like, can't really, the reflection doesn't really help. It's doing something, but not very much. I don't know. It's using a different microphone. Maybe the gain, I need to play with the gain. I don't know. This is annoying. Over 2 hours in. It's doing something, which is great, but I'm probably gonna have to play with the FFT stuff a lot. Anyway, it wasn't about showing FFT. I just wanted to be able to get the microphone working so I could do something like change the logo color based on sound, or whatever. It's not, no, the logo is not using, the visuals are not using I2S or DMA. It's using, it's not even using RMT, no. But that's okay. Like it's this is not an issue on how, like at the end of the day, it's 1,000 LEDs, right? Updating 1,000 LEDs off one pin is 1,000 LEDs off one pin. There's not a lot I can do about that. Okay, it is working, kind of. So what I want to do at this point in time is put the logo back together, if I can. And it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to see if I can put the logo back together with all this in it. Just drivers doing DMA interrupt stuff. Task bit is just draining. Draining a FIFO. Okay, I just got to screw this back together. So that was well, it's not an anticlimax because it's kind of doing something. I'm not convinced that the actual microphone itself, like I don't even know what microphone it is. I'd like to swap it out. What I'd like to do actually is get a different, like get, my plan was to always get like I wanted an SD card on there, I wanted sound, and I wanted microphone. So I might make something custom instead of a tiny S2 to run this. We'll see. Okay. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get the power back in. It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, but okay, here we go. We're going to see if I can get all this back up on the wall. Wish me luck. Without breaking it, that is. Oh my, that's okay. Wrong cable. Come on. Don't break the PCB. people. Get in. Yeah. This is why I don't pull the logo off the wall. Got it. One day I'm going to break that wire. Are we there yet? Okay. Whew. Okay, there's a microphone. There's a microphone. It's doing something. What? I don't know. And I plug the USB back in. Okay, so now we have, you might be able to see a bit easier what it's doing something with the sound. So Graham, oh, that is gold in my Discord channel in a live stream. This is what Graham just sent. That's gold. Nice one. Okay, so you can see it's definitely got different bands. There's a red, like it's doing different colors going across. But it needs to be using, I've got in here, I've got the Adafruit Neo Matrix library in here, and I've hacked it to be able to work properly with my logo. And here it's just using the standard one. So I have to do a bunch of different offsets on it. I've hacked it. Is the left to right frequency shifted? No, it's just it doesn't understand where the LEDs are. So you got to remember, it's trying to do an X by Y matrix, but this is not an X by Y matrix, right? Because like in the section at the bottom of the U, there's only 5 or 7 LEDs for a whole row. It's not, so this is laid out totally differently. Okay, so I wonder if, can't drag and drop this. If I copy that, new tab, we call this Adafruit Neo Matrix.h, I think it is. Adafruit Neo Matrix.h. Copy that. Go new tab. Adafruit Neo Matrix.cpp. And then in here, matrix. Maybe I can hack it in. See if it works. I'll go find. Where is it? Begin. Set start pixel. Oh, that's for the text. That's only going to give me the text. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I can just do that. Maybe I can do that. Where's matrix begin? If I do that, and then how many pixels have I got? 7 by... I'm just trying this. I don't know if this is going to work. I can put it where the if I can put it where the text is. That's gonna, all of this is gonna have to be remapped. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what's if I go, if I tell it it's 7 by 32. That's the other way around. Yeah, no, this is gonna have to be redone. Anyway. I have LED wrapping in here, but it can't just be in a header file. Like, it doesn't work as a header file. But yes, this has LED remapping, and it knows how to blank out an LED. It's complex. This code here is all quite complex. Yeah, I'm gonna have to port this into the logo, not the other way around. That's all. That's for another stream. It's been over 2 hours, folks, and I need to fire up the pick and place line. So, look, it's doing something. So I think we need to ignore the FFT for the moment, or even if I get the FFT going, so I can get a range of values. No, I don't even need FFT. All I need to do is, I just need to grab the data and grab a max and a min that's coming in, and then that gives me a range, and then I can use that to control things, like either color wheel, or brightness, or, you know, if I can get it to do things like pick up a clap or something and have it change the logo. Sorry about that. That hurt my hands. Anyway, but I'm gonna have to get this stuff. My Nano S3s. These little guys here. I'm doing my full production. I've already done my first production boards, but I'm now doing a full production run of those. So anyway, it'd be cool to get this going. Yeah, at least it's back on the wall. So I wonder if I play some music, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get hammered if I play music. I'm not gonna do it. No. Okay. Thank you for watching, those of you who stuck around. Looney Song. I don't even have a Looney Song. Actually, you know what I've got? I don't know, just hold on. This might be a bad idea. You ready?
Super sticker!
Okay, that was quite quiet. Hang on.
Super sticker! Super chat!
Yeah, okay. Not so good. It, yeah, it's quite far away from the speaker. Anyway, time to go. Thanks, folks. Sorry about all that messing around at the start. Anyway, hacked in. Now it's going to work out what I'm going to do with it. Thanks for joining. Sound needs an tune. I do. I need a composer to write me a jingle. Anyway, I gotta go. Catch you all next week. Thanks everyone. Take care.